What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Nomad's Comedy Show, Comedians in WA. How are you? We got a cat on the stage. This is actually a cat show. I'm gonna hold you, you rascal. Look how cute he is, or she, or whatever this is. Let's put her here on a stool. It's cool. It's cool. So, what's the deal with airline food, kitty? Not right, meow. So actually, this is a Reba McEntire karaoke contest. We fooled all of you. My name is Kentucky Crenshaw, and I'm Zac Slusher. I'm your host and MC for the evening. I'm actually doing the best that I have ever done, honestly, to be honest with you. And the reason why is because I'm not a blackout drunk anymore. Yeah. I don't wake up in the morning and look around and I was like, oh, I guess I went to bed at some point. I'll be damned. But actually, this last Wednesday was 1 year sober for me. You don't have to applause, really. It's court ordered. So yeah. So if I drink, I go to what's it called? Jail. That's when you know you got a drinking problem. It's like when you go to jail like for drinking. But this is a good beer. Oh shit. I'll be damned. Now that I'm sober, I think sometimes I make even worse decisions than when I was drunk. Like for instance, the other night I was at Walmart and I was digging around the $5 movie bin, which now is actually the $3.74 movie bin. But when I wrote this joke, it was the $5 movie bin. And that kind of has a better ring to it than the $3.74 movie bin. See, it doesn't really ring. But so I was digging in that $5 movie bin, and I ended up buying an Adam Sandler movie. Not one of his old ones like Happy Gilmore. I bought one of his new movies.
Oh, no.
No, bad decision. I wake up the next morning, and I'm looking through my Walmart bag, and I pick it up, and I look, and I'm like, oh, shit, what did I do this time? I have got to stop getting so hydrated. Jesus. But no, since I've been sober though, my life is like just keeps getting better and better. It really does. Like I finally have my own place. It's been a long time since I've had like my own place. And I'm 33. That's what we call ridiculous. Like it's just like me and my like super cute dog. He's the best roommate ever. He's like sweeter than tits dipped in strawberry rhubarb. That's awfully sweet. You know how tits are, and you definitely know how strawberry rhubarb is. Thanksgiving's coming up. Topical. But another thing is like I got a pretty awesome woman in my life now, and if I was drunk, she wouldn't be with me. She kisses me on the lips in public. Sometimes we hold hands. Yeah, but don't worry, we wear gloves. I don't want no hand babies. I'm not stupid. I know how science works. No hand babies. That's it. I just did that. Another thing that happened recently that was pretty cool was I made my last car payment. Oh, it's good to pay off that car. But when I made my last car payment, the car salesman there, like, he said something I thought was kind of weird. He hands me my last receipt, and he goes, "Thanks, man. It's been awesome." I was like, really? You're gonna go with awesome? I don't know about that. I mean, when I think of things that are awesome, I think of things that are actually awesome. Like something that I think would be awesome is if I met Batman on a roller coaster at the Super Bowl. That would be fucking awesome. Right? Fuck yeah, it would be. And Batman's real, I'm not giving that, but there's even a Batman roller coaster. I'm not stupid. Maybe it was awesome for him though, because I mean, maybe not so much for me, because I was handing him like $170 every 2 weeks. But I wasn't really like, is he gonna take it? Oh yeah, he took it. I'm not gonna see that money again. Awesome. Best day of my life. But like, maybe he just has really low standards for things that are awesome, you know? Like maybe he like shits his pants every time he eats a really good bowl of mac and cheese. It's like, whoa, wow! It's changing my life one cheesy bite at a time. This is awesome. That's what he does. But like, I like awesome things. Awesome things are awesome. Like I have a bucket list, like a lot of people do. Like my bucket list has always gone like, go skydiving, go whitewater rafting, and make bi-weekly car payments. Check mark on one of those. Living a real exciting lifestyle, making them car payments. Fucking living the dream. I'm not fucking around. So, and you know when people like do these activities like skydiving and whitewater rafting, they usually get pictures like taking of themselves doing these activities. I want to do the same thing with making a car payment. Like handing over some money and have a thumbs up. Then I'm gonna get it framed and hang it up on my wall so when people come over, they ask about it, like, no way. Is that you making car payments? Like, sure is. Really? Wow, is that like monthly or bi-weekly? That's bi-weekly. Like, no shit? Whose phone is right there? I'm talking about car payments. Like, bi-weekly car payments. Wow, that's so cool, man. Like, it's not just cool, it's awesome. So, like, I mean, what happens when I decide to do awesome things? Is this going to change my life now? Like, what if, like, I do go skydiving finally? Like, I'm up there, like, thousands of feet up in the air in this giant metal bird of a plane. I jump out in a giant wide open sky, just free falling down to Mother Nature's beautiful dance floor, and I'm just thinking to myself, wow, this is exhilarating. I'm feeling so euphoric right now. Ain't no fucking car payment, though. I mean, I guess this is cool for now, but yeah, I wish I wouldn't have thought about it. I just want to land now so we can make some car payments, get some real excitement in my life, you know? What if I go a step further? What if I decide to have a baby with this girl, you know? Like, we both take parts of our bodies, we create this life. They're like, she grows a human being in her stomach for 9 months, she pushes that human being out of her body. This is what you do, you just push it out with your stomach.
Just like that.
I'm into science, like I said. I've seen Bill Nye at least 3 times. I know how pregnancy works. I'm not a fucking idiot. So this baby comes out, you know, and like we got this child that we have to even raise to have good morals and hopefully not die before us. We're sitting there holding it, you know, just looking down at it like, this is great. You look a little bit like me, look a little bit like your mom. Got some tears in my eyes. Ain't no fucking car payment though. Hey doctor, do you got a car payment I could trade this baby for? Get some real life experience under my belt? That's me dropping my responsibilities. So, but since I've been sober, like I've noticed like certain things kind of irritate me a lot more. And it's not really the quitting drinking, it's because I can't smoke weed anymore either. But just for 3 more months. Then I'm gonna smoke all of the weed. You guys won't have any to smoke, and it's all my fault, and I don't apologize. Yeah, I mean, I can't smoke weed, that kind of sucks. And after 15 months of not smoking, it's gonna be like,
that.
Where's that?
Like that. Yeah.
Man, I wish the phone was there. I want to get it.
Yeah.
Let's do a car payment. How can I help you? So, but like certain things irritate me. Like, does anybody here have any like words that really get on your nerves or phrases or anything like that?
Literally.
Literally?
Literally is even worse.
Literally. That's what the British say. The British literally. That's a thing I said. But I have one word that really gets on my nerves. It's more like slang, I guess. I hate it when people like call the one like they love, like their boyfriend or girlfriend, they call them boo. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I love that girl. She's my boo. I'm like, fuck you. You know, like boo? That sounds like something you would call someone you don't like. You know, boo. Like, hey, that's a son of a bitch. You stole my dog and sold him to that gypsy family. That guy right there. Yep, that's my boo. Like, hey, did you guys hear about Carlisle? Like, no, what happened? Carlisle went to jail for talking to 13-year-olds online. Like, no fucking way. Yeah, and the thing about Carlisle, man, I always considered him a really good friend of mine, but now I think it's safe to say I'm going to make him my boo. I'm sorry if that offended anybody. Is there anybody here named Carlisle? Of course not, because if your name is Carlisle, you're in jail for talking to 13-year-olds online. Because that's what Carlisles do. You guys know any Carlisles?
No.
Is that, where's he? Is he in jail? That is the best answer I could have given. He's going on tonight, too. That is great. But another word that like gets on my nerves, or I guess it's a phrase, just super annoys me, is when people call Wednesday hump day. Happy hump day. And so I swear to God, half the time when people say hump day, they think they're getting away with saying something dirty in public, and I'm like, hump. Yeah, I hope I don't hump like that. Like, I'll take that. You lucky lady. I feel like the Riddler from Batman would fuck that way. I don't know. But like, but a lot of, I mean, not everybody says it like that, you know, like they're about to fuck something. But I mean, I understand what hump day is supposed to mean, like, you know, like the.
Over the hump.
Okay. I'll let you know when I need help. I'll get you a microphone here soon. I already wrote this joke. I know where I'm going with it. So, I get what it means because, like, you know, the hump in the middle of a camel's back, and Wednesday is the middle of the week. Happy Hump Day. I feel like if you say Happy Hump Day, you're like the same person that works like a 9-to-5 office job and like go to lunch with your coworkers at Applebee's. Like look forward to see who advances the next American Idol episode. Did you see that? Did you see that Rodrigo Johansson the other night? I hope he advances. He did Lady Gaga's Poker Face. It was really good. I mean, yeah, it wasn't as good as Lady Gaga's, but if it was on a tribute album, I'd download it to my Samsung Galaxy and I'd listen to it on the treadmill. It's really good. Happy Hump Day. Or like someone else will say Happy Hump Day was like the 55-year-old lady you work with is still kind of, she's like kind of dorky. But she thinks by saying this to people somehow like makes her like seem young and hip. Like, hey, Happy Hump Day, Kenneth. Oh, what's gotten into me today? Too much caffeine, probably. You know how I am when I drink too much coffee. I'll say anything. Did you watch 2.5 Men last night? Happy Hump Day, Kenneth. I feel like if you say Happy Hump Day on a regular basis, you've probably given up on like any kind of original lifestyle. You probably just sit at home all day and like look up cat memes and like pray to the heavens for like another season of 24 to come out. Dear God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, all three of y'all, listen up. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for this pumpkin spice muffin from Starbucks. I like this plan you have for me. It's delicious. The real reason I'm talking to y'all, we're praying to y'all tonight is, could you please let there be another season of 24? It's such a good show. It's a non-stop thrill ride. And like, you know, Kiefer Sutherland still looks so good after all these years. Not as good as he did in The Lost Boys, of course, but he still looks so good. So if you could do that, that'd be great. P.S. Happy Hump Day, Holy Trinity. Amen. I'm goofy. Hey guys, Happy Hump Day. How about after work we go get some frozen margaritas and a nice spinach dip? I wish Chili's would let me bring my cat in. I could get him cat appetizers. I named him Cat Stevens. Happy Hump Day, everybody. And like I said earlier, some people do say like Hump Day, like they think they're getting away with saying something gross, like, you know, that's how I have sex. Like the next time someone comes up to me and says Happy Hump Day, like they think they're getting away with saying something a little promiscuous, I'm just gonna go along with it. And be like, oh yeah, Hump Day, I got you. Like a dick fucking a pussy, right? or hey, maybe like a dick fucking an ass, you know? It depends on what you're into, but that could be a real shitty situation. Happy Hump Day, go kill yourself. Don't go kill yourself if you say that, but you know, think about it. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Who here likes werewolves?
This guy.
Really? 2 of you motherfuckers like werewolves. Let me ask one more time, just in case. Who likes werewolves here? Okay, that's good. Like some of you, or that's not really a joke right there. Some of you are like really cool. I just want to see who was cool. Some of you need to get your shit together because werewolves are fucking awesome. And let me tell you one way that you can start to like werewolves. If you don't like werewolves, here's what you need to do. You need to eat a quarter sack of hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Yeah.
And pretend like you're turning into one.
Yes, you are.
Sounds fun, right? It is, because I've done this. Me and a buddy ate a quarter sack of mushrooms, and we pretend to turn into werewolves. We get into it, we're tripping balls. We're like, looking at our hands like they do in the movies. And when you're tripping that hard off mushrooms, and you pretend to turn into a werewolf, for a second you think to yourself, like, holy shit, what if I really turn into a werewolf? Because it kind of feels like you are. When you're tripping that hard, it's like, I'm doing it. It's happening. You think to yourself, like, shit, I'm gonna have to change my whole life now. First of all, I'm gonna have to stay the fuck away from silver. I can't go to fine dining restaurants anymore because sometimes they actually use real silverware. Come to think of it, I don't go there because I'm poor. Where's that guy? Where's the guy that called me poor? You're correct, sir. Second of all, I'm gonna have to buy a new calendar to keep up with that shit. Gotta know when my full moons are.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna suck if you you're hanging out at your friend's house and you look out the window, it's like, oh shit, I gotta go, guys. Why, what's going on? I was like, well, you see, I'm about to turn into a giant mythological creature and I'm gonna eat your asses like the buffet at the Golden Corral. That's right, you're the mac and cheese and chicken nuggets and I'm the fat fuck on the rascal scooter that's slobbering and wearing a Dixie chick shirt, so. I want fourths. Third thing, shit, I'm gonna have to get a rewards card at Kohl's or JCPenney or something because I'm gonna be ripping a lot of clothes turning into a fucking werewolf. Damn, now that I think about it, man, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, inconvenient, it's gonna be expensive being a werewolf. Then you think about all that shit for a while and you kind of come to me, it's like, oh, I'm not going to turn into an actual werewolf anymore. I did just turn into an actual idiot, though. Well, I might as well fulfill this drug-induced fantasy and go outside and howl at the moon for a while. So the moral of this story is everyone should do mushrooms. They're a lot of fun. I drive a minivan and look exactly like this at the same time. My friends say the nicest things. As in, they don't say nice things. I hear some pretty fucked up shit. Like, when you drive a minivan and look like this, you hear a lot of shit. Like, one thing I hear a lot of is people say, you drive a pervert van, Zach. There goes Zach in his fucking pervert van. It's not a pervert van. It actually looks nothing like a pervert van. Yeah, I do all sorts of perverted shit in there, but it's not a pervert van. It doesn't even look like it. Another thing I hear a lot of is like, but you got a lot of candy in there, don't you? I mean, you just got tons of candy. It's like, yeah, it does. I love smoking weed, and I obviously don't give a shit about my health. Tons of candy. What do you want? I probably have it. Step on up to the candy machine, aka my fucking van. Another thing you hear a lot of when you got the old minivan is but your van's just full of puppies, huh? You got a bunch of puppies in there. Like, no, but goddammit, I wish it did. I love puppies. Puppies are awesome, man. If you don't like puppies, then your heart's probably made out of demon giggles and Hitler farts. I'll roll around in a field of puppies and not stop smiling. My lips will crack and bleed from smiling, rolling in canines. Oh man, but no, seriously, like at best, my van is like a soccer mom van at best. When I think of a pervert van, I think of like a giant white box of a van, like consisting of like 0 to 3 windows. And like the navigator of this like van, or this mobile pervert shed, usually has like the mustache of a 14-year-old Mexican boy. And it's like hair that's greasier than French fries wrapped in a NASCAR do-rag. I have a goddamn mustache. I have a beard, goddamn. Yeah, I have a beard that cuts wood with karate chops. I have a beard that puts grizzly bears into a submissive, melancholy state. Yeah, I have a fucking mustache. Perverts don't jump kick oak trees with headbutts. I do. And my headbutts are made out of unfiltered cigarettes and 1950s baseball. And my minivan is a rabid Wolverine with 6-pack abs on the bottom of its feet. So fuck you, minivan judgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you guys want some candy, just come out to me later. Bring puppies, I love them. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. This was a lot of fun. Have a good night.